What if I told you that giving up masturbation for just 30 days could trigger changes in your brain and body that most people never experience in their lifetime? Because whether we admit it or not, most modern men are overstimulated, mentally exhausted, and trapped in habits that their brains were never designed for. And when you suddenly remove a behavior that floods your brain with dopamine on demand, something fascinating begins to happen. Your brain panics at first, then slowly starts rebuilding itself in ways that feel almost unreal. The first major shift occurs in your dopamine system. Masturbation, especially when paired with explicit material, hits your reward center like a quick, intense dopamine spike. When you stop, your brain suddenly has to operate without that artificial reward. For the first few days, cravings rise, irritability increases, and motivation drops, not because something is wrong, but because your brain is recalibrating. Think of it like resetting a system that's been overloaded for years. The receptors that were numbed by constant stimulation begin to wake back up, slowly becoming sensitive again to normal. Healthy rewards like productivity, social interactions, creativity, and actual intimacy. As dopamine stabilizes, something interesting happens to your focus. Studies show that chronic sexual overstimulation can scatter attention and worsen impulse control. But around the second week of abstaining, the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for discipline, planning, learning, and decision-making, becomes more active. You start feeling mentally sharper. Tasks feel easier. Your mind feels cleaner. You get a strange sense of mental energy, the kind that pushes you to do more, achieve more, and think deeper. This is why many people report a sudden boost in clarity, drive, and ambition when they stop masturbation for an extended period. Your physical energy also begins to shift. Although sperm retention itself doesn't magically give you superpowers, the combination of stabilized hormones, reduced dopamine spikes, and improved sleep starts to build something that feels like natural strength. Your testosterone levels don't skyrocket permanently, but they do experience short-term fluctuations that boost confidence, assertiveness, and performance. What actually grows stronger is your androgen receptor sensitivity, meaning your body responds better to the testosterone you already have. This leads to increased motivation, better muscle activation during workouts, enhanced mood, and a subtle rise in your natural presence. One of the most overlooked effects is on your nervous system. When you stop constantly stimulating your system, your stress response becomes more stable, your mood swings ease, your anxiety decreases, your baseline calmness improves. Your brain stops craving instant gratification and begins enjoying long-term rewards. You start feeling more grounded, more present, more in control. It's like your nervous system stops operating on autopilot and allows you to regain command of your impulses. But the biggest transformation is psychological. After 30 days without masturbation, something shifts in the way you see yourself. Your self-respect increases because you're no longer controlled by urges. Your discipline improves because you're breaking a pattern most people can't escape. You begin walking differently, thinking differently, and interacting differently. The simple act of controlling one behavior rewires your belief about what you're capable of, and that changes everything: your habits, your goals, your relationships, and your confidence. By the end of 30 days, you're not just someone who stopped a habit, you are someone who reclaimed their focus, balanced their brain chemistry, strengthened their discipline, and built a healthier relationship with their own mind and body. And the best part, you start realizing how much more potential you have when your energy isn't being drained by a cycle of temporary pleasure. If you love deep science-based transformations like this and want more life-changing ideas that can upgrade your mind and body, hit that subscribe button to MindFlip for you. Your new life is only one decision away.